BMe28. People never seem to take me seriously if they talk to me in person or in a voice chat, even though that's not the case if only ever use text. People always assume I'm much younger than I actually am. Hate my voice just like most people. Keep wondering if there's a genuine issue with it. My only friend says it's high-pitched. Download an app to test it. It says that my average pitch is female, only the lowest sounds barely registering as male, and I tend to make my pitch higher than that. I don't even sound like a girl. What the F is wrong with me? Do people just treat me like a kid because they perceive me as one? I guess it all makes sense now because I'm not very tall either. Who the F is gonna date someone like me? Am I a genetic dead end? Be me. Body genuinely in pain from work. Thought about seeing a massage therapist. Go to a Asian massage place for the first time. Being honest, the idea of a happy ending sounded alluring. Pay $40 for a massage. Takes me back to a dimly lit room. Lay down on the table and she gets to work. Few minutes in, a lady asks if I want extras. Gives me a little rub on my pee-pee. Gave her an extra $40. I'm thinking to myself that this is it. She said she wants to give me a BJ. For some reason, I thought I wanted this. Yet in that moment, something said no. I feel dirty, I feel awful. Told her I didn't want it. She was surprised and rubbed my pee-pee a little more, asking me if I wanted it. Tell her no. Tell her I just want a regular massage. She gives me a decent massage. Just wanted to leave. She wanted to give me back the extra 40 I gave her. Tell her to just keep it anyways. Before I left, she looks at me, smiles and says thank you. I walk out. I feel horrible. I'm a 25-year-old man. An educated man who had everything he ever wanted in life. When I was young, I told myself I would never do this. Why am I doing this? I went in thinking this is what I wanted, but at the moment I just wasn't feeling it. I'm a bad man, aren't I? I just want to feel something from someone. But this isn't it. I've fallen as a person, have I? I come home to my mom and dad, my brother. I look at them and realize that I've failed them. Am I a bad person? Is there any hope left for me? Be me. Download the dating app. Find a girl I'm really into and we connect on many things. She loves Star Wars, some games, and she even likes football. Although she completely chose the wrong team to support. Anyhow, I'm a bit wary she might be a catfish, cause she's really hot. At least a 10, maybe more. I'm a 5 on my best days. There are a lot of catfish on this site, so I ask her for a picture of her. She's understanding and we exchange some pics. Nothing special. On one of the pics I spot a prosthetic leg. Well, she's probably a bit insecure about the whole thing, so I decide I must tell her I noticed but don't care about it. Haven't mentioned the prosthetic leg, but I'm looking for an opportunity. Just throwing cheesy pickup lines at each other, as it's something we've been doing for a couple of days now. Ask if she's ever been jailed for stealing hearts. She responds to that with a, "Do you think I'm a thief?" Respond, "I was thinking more about a pirate." My face when I haven't had a response in 10 minutes. What do I do? Playing Minecraft in my room. Working on my WTC7. Small skyscraper destroyed during 9/11. Base because it's a neat looking building. Mom walks in to remind me to take my meds. Sees what I'm doing. She asks what it is and I tell her. Gets really mad and starts yelling about how I'm insensitive and a prick. Walks out and slams the door. It's been 30 minutes and she's still silent. I didn't mean to offend her, WTF. Anons? What do I do? Got my butt beat when I was 7 because I called my mom by her name. Got my butt beat so quick I thought calling a parent by their name was a super forbidden BS thing. Steadily forgot my mom's entire name as I grew up and never questioned it. If her name was brought up in a conversation, I thought whoever was talking about some random effing person. Fast forward to 2 months ago and she passed away. Her headstone was processed and it had the name Christine on it. The entire family was around and I thought someone else had died, other than my mom, with their name chiseled into the headstone. I opened my mouth and asked my sister who Christina was. Immediately the whole room went quiet and my sister screamed at me, wondering how I didn't know my mom's actual name. I went into detail why. Then I got called a POS. The majority of the family hasn't talked to me in weeks. Is there a way I can mend this situation? Not sure anymore. Be me 3 months ago. Watching 3-year-old son and 6-month-old daughter after work. Wife gone. Don't hear back from her. Get a text from a pal who's at a party and shows me a picture of wife making out with another dude. Wife gets home and immediately tells me she wants a divorce, saying she wants better. Tell her about the picture and show. She says she doesn't care. She deleted the photo from my phone that night. End up divorcing. Wife lies to court every moment she can to get custody of kids and ends up winning, making things up about me. Fast forward to this week, alone in apartment. Feels so unbearably empty. When moving bar stool, it creates a sound that reminds me of my daughter's cry. Sitting down now, I feel nauseous. This isn't my last note, but WTF do I even do now? I mean, Anon, the only way forward is moving on. Unfortunately, you needed to find someone else. And as rough as that sounds, it's just the way it is. If you wallow in self-pity, it's never gonna get better. Just stay strong and hang in there. Be Me 7. Live in a small desert town a few hours outside of Vegas. Local diner is almost always swimming with scary-looking bikers. Family goes there often because poor. Was always scared of the big bearded bikers, and I thought BBB meant something completely different. Tried my best to keep my distance. One day at diner, just me and mom. Mom leaves me alone to use bathroom. Scared AF. Feel massive hand grab my shoulder and nearly crap myself. Big bearded biker guy takes a seat at my table. Hey kid, I noticed you looked a little scared. Everything okay? Nervously tell him I'm fine and that my mom is using the bathroom. We start talking about life and I start to loosen up. Asks me about school and what I like to do for fun. Find out him and his gang are a part of BACA, Bikers Against Child Abuse. We talk for a little longer until my mom gets back. They chat a little and he walks off. As he's walking away, he turns to me and says, "Stay in school, buddy," and winks at me. Never see him again. Thank you for the amazing conversation all those years ago, Lamar. Because of your kindness, I realized that bikers aren't mean and I ended up graduating high school recently. Hope you're doing good, sir. Be Me. Meet girl. She's literally just crazy. Self-harm, abuses people around her, etc. Date for a few months. Probably the happiest I've been in a while. She breaks up with me but still talks to me at least once a week. Get back together after a few weeks. Cycle repeats. We keep breaking up constantly. She ends up admitting she used me for sex. Still decide to see her and support her. She tells me eventually that I'm fueling her toxic behavior. Cuts ties with me after almost a year and blames all of her issues on me. Why are women the embodiment of evil? Go into a relationship knowing the girl is crazy. She ends up doing crazy things. WTF, why are women like this? Some of you guys really are beyond help. A large problem at Walt Disney Co. It has had difficulty winning over young male audiences. Disney announces part of the solution this week, agreeing to buy comic book giant Marvel Entertainment Inc. for $4 billion, bringing characters like Iron Man and Spider-Man into the house of Hannah Montana, Cinderella and Pocahontas. So spend billions to make audience just to make it feminist stuff and piss off your male fanbase. Try to turn Star Wars into a princess franchise. Fail. Turn around and cancel all princess stuff, even though it is insanely successful regardless of quality. What the F is going on over there? Maybe the rumors about internal sabotage are true. Anyway guys, if you liked the video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Bye!